Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Doom the Dark Ages. I seriously about called it Doom the Eternal again, I swear. So we are now starting off Chapter 17. I think that was the last place we started. I don't think we ever did anything in Chapter 17 whatsoever. And we did get past the jumpy section. Oh yeah, we definitely haven't done this yet. It's been a hot minute since I played this game, so you have to give me just a split second to kind of remember how all this stuff works. And good news is, I can, since I have that double melee thing or whatever it's called, I can do that, which is pretty cool. So, that's always fun. Also, fuck, man, I know it's been a bit since I played, but goddamn, Dark Ages is cool shit. I still prefer 2016 and Eternal. I think that will always just be the case. I think I will always prefer those. We still haven't done the shipyard shit. Oh. Not looking forward to that. Alright, anyway. Regardless of what I like or don't like in this game, we're stuck doing what we're doing now. Alright, it's behind me. Okay. Figures. I wasn't sure. I like to check, you know, I like to make sure of things. But I was having a conversation with myself a little bit ago where I don't remember who it was that said it. I think it was my mom or something I was trying to think of. I don't know. But because it definitely wasn't a YouTuber that said it, because there's no way it'd be possible. The topic in question was playing games and talking at the same time, because it's like, I can easily do that. Because you guys know me, I can just yap on forever. Because I was trying to think, like, do I really want to record Doom Dark Ages today? Because I just got done recording 2 episodes of Crash. But you guys might get to see those before you see... You'll see... Okay, you'll probably see Crash episode 4 and 5 before you see this, because in terms of where those uploads were at, technically speaking, yes, that would make the most sense. However, I'm thinking about uploading those probably interspersed between Dooms, because currently I have all the way up to episode 7 uploaded on YouTube right now, and yeah, it's, you know, gonna obviously be a bit before everything else gets done, I guess. Either way, regardless of what I'm trying to say here, that's making no freaking sense of what I'm trying to say. I'll probably end up actually getting Crash uploaded, like I said, probably way beforehand. Just because I kind of want to get not necessarily Crash done, but just more so give people something else to watch besides the same thing over and over again. Yeah, you can tell it's been a bit since I played, because I'm not even bothering with, like, melee and stuff. Well, I can't really do that because, well, guess what? I don't have one. I'm kind of out right now. But that should help a little bit. Alright, just because I forgot. There we go. It's those goddamn Wraith things, man. Those really suck dick a lot. These ass wipes. I don't know why I did that for. And they just dodge your parry and shit. It's really annoying. Yes, game, I know I have low ammo. Was this... Oh, I forgot to check the thingies. Collect all rubies and wraith stones. Find 3 underwear secrets. Alright. Yeah, let's just... We had flail equipped last time because last mission was required for the challenge. There's a ruby right there, too. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's practically marked on my goddamn map at that point. Yeah, maybe or maybe not, it might, because a lot of the Undernight stuff is getting uploaded kind of sort of pseudo during Doom and other objects of, or other videos of question. So, they're not all accurate to when they were recorded. As if that were the case, Eunice probably would have been, most likely, without a doubt, uploaded by now, because a lot of the Doom I think I did after I did Eunice. I still have Postal to do too, and I mentioned before Shadow Warrior, but I still kind of half-and-half about doing Shadow Warrior. Just a little bit. I'm 1 episode in, which is not great actually, now that I think about it. But I can always wait to do it after I finish Postal or something, you know, just finish up Brain Damaged, and then, you know. Because for some reason, I don't know why, I don't like playing Shadow Warrior 1 on keyboard and mouse. I don't know if it's just because I'm built different or something. I don't know what's going on with me, but my brain can't do it, I guess. So I'll probably just use controller if that's the case. It was so funny, too. I'm like, man, you know, if I don't want to play on keyboard and mouse, like, I'm going to have to go replay Shadow Warrior 1 on on PlayStation, on console. And it's like, so I can play the controller. And it's like, you fucking dick twit. Did you forget? You know, Steam has a thing where you can do that. You can play controller on PC. I just, yeah, I had a silly moment, I guess, of just like, wait a minute, I can do that. I'm getting completely destroyed here. Well, it's because I keep only using one weapon the entire game. Which is funny because I don't think that's what this game wants you to do, but I end up doing it anyway because, well, the game doesn't really punish me too much for it. It's like Doom 2016 in that regard. We're not really getting hurt too much from using one weapon. I mean, it's not a great idea, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things where you're probably better off just actually trying. You'll benefit from trying to use other stuff than you would just one thing, I feel. But Eternal is an absolute menace when it comes to that. If you're not playing with other weapons, you're pretty much just doing it wrong. Fine. 4 times upgrade. Sure, there you go. Just to, I guess, get rid of a ruby, I guess, because God forbid this game won't leave me alone about them. I'm trying to think if there's any secrets that I can think of dead offhand before I get too crazy. We come from there, so we gotta go around to get to that. Where do we go around to get to it at? Oh. Well. That works. Perfect. Alright, cool. And I get a BFG ammo, so if I really wanted to use that right now, I can. See ya. Honestly, I feel like if Doomslayer... Now, Doomslayer in real life would most likely be using BFG quite often and just completely obliterating everything without a second thought. But if I was Doomslayer in real life, I would probably do the same right there. I'd be like, you know what, fuck this. See ya. Blow their asses out of the sky. Oh, great. It's a leader fight. Like an actual leader fight. Not just a, I'm blue, and if I was green I would die. You know, none of that. Let's use something different for once. Not much different, but it's different nonetheless. You can't argue that. You can't tell me that's not. Okay, it's practically the same thing. Alright, I know. Fine. We'll play a little bit differently. Actually, I want to use this one. I typically use this one quite often, especially on the fodder enemies. Who the fuck just hit me? Oh. Most likely was just the imp. Or at the very least the arachnid. Arachnotron. Very cool, very nice. I kind of like fighting them in Dark Ages now. I don't know why. I get all excited and gleeful when I get to see an Arachnotron. I'm like, hey, that's a free easy... It's a free easy stun, and why are you not dying? Not a stun, but a... Whatever you call it, the shield throw thing. I guess that's technically a stun. It practically works like one. So, also something else recently, I was watching the trailer for this game again. And fucking A, man, they did not a good job at actually portraying anything this game was going to be like whatsoever. So if you're on the fence because you saw the trailer and only the trailer about Doom Dark Ages, you haven't seen gameplay yet. Well then, I mean, first of all, you seeing this is like, I mean, if this is your first time, then yeah, it's probably your first gameplay. Regardless, if that's the case, it's a little bit unfortunate, but I'm gonna be honest, that trailer did, yeah, it's not good for that. It's so slow. It's just insane how they changed so much. Or probably not the fact that they changed a lot, just the fact that whoever's playing the game just was not showing enough of the really cool, epic stuff you can just kind of do. But I don't remember what the other Doom trailers were like anyway, so... I mean, it's always possible that those were probably shit too back in the day. I forgot. I don't remember. Okay, what hit me? By a whiplash, of course. That's what they were called, whiplash. Now, they were an eternal fucker. As in, they eternally pissed me off. Especially fucking cacodemons, too. You can't hit the bastards with anything, because they'll just bite your ass. So then it's like, well, why even bother? Can you guys just fudge off, please? And give me some heals? Like, why is this asswipe not getting, like, not dying? Well, you know why? Because that... Yeah, I already knew why. I was just being stupid. Not playing very well at this game of life. Because funny enough, believe it or not, you can actually play Doom Dark Ages at a pretty decent level if you just actually try to use things that would make sense. Such as using the chainsaw shield, which is still one of the coolest fucking things ever, by the way, I might add. Love that idea. I love Doom. I think out of all the Doomslayer designs, honestly, Dark Ages is probably my favorite. I hate to admit it, but... No, I don't. Who am I kidding? I don't hate to admit it. It's cool as fuck. The shield chainsaw, the cape... I mean, it's just badass looking. Oh yeah, we gotta go there soon. Well, not right now, because I have things to do, game. So please allow me to do whatever I want to do right now, which is not much. There's at least a gold chest nearby. This little alcove thing over here, whatever. Very cool. Love me some gold. I love gold! There's a lot of gold that way, too, that I never picked up. But then again, I think that's later. Smell you later, ass! Yeah, I think the only gold we can probably go get might be the one over here. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not right now. I don't know, dude. I can't do Bill's voice from King of the Hill. I can't do that. I can hardly do anybody's voice from King of the Hill, actually. My dad can do a pretty good Hank Hill, though. I'm kind of not the best at it. Dang it, Bobby, what are you doing hiding my urethra? See, that wasn't even me trying anymore. I just gave up halfway and just called it there. I was like, fuck it, whatever, it's good enough. I think I would probably put on a better Hank Hill voice if I was doing a co-op with somebody and they would actually be there to laugh at my humor. Laugh at my silliness. It makes voices all the easier to do if you got somebody there watching, too. I think you're supposed to go up to get that, if I remember correctly, yeah. Dang it, Bobby, what? Yeah, see, there goes my... fuck, I'm so bad at this. I'm not gonna try anymore. I think it's too late in the day to be trying. Why can't that... Okay, I was gonna say, why can't I just hop up? Oh, come on! You're gonna make me go all the way around just to hit it? You bastards. You dickheads, you knew exactly what you're doing. There, that's down. Now, real quick before I leave, there's gold in here, though. But is there gold to the... Yeah, there is. Straight up, right here. Alright, cool. Also, something for me to kind of just talk about, but we're doing pretty good on video-wise, though. It's crazy. We're 12 episodes in, and we're already on Chapter 17. Now, don't get me wrong, this one's still a little bit on the longer side, not gonna lie. So, it might take us a bit. But even then, still, you do actually, I think it's like the next chapter after, or maybe Chapter 19. Spoiler alert, I know, but I think we come back here at some point, and it's like, ugh, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to be here again. But there's just nothing here to do when you do come back, I think. If memory serves me correct. I don't mean to spoil it, it's just... It's a level, it's fine. Still got a bunch of boss fights to do, still. And all kinds of just crazy, wacky shenanigans that Doomslayer gets himself into every once in a while. Fucking hate cacodemons. So... In this game. Only really in this game. They're a lot easier to deal with in Doom Eternal because you just throw a grenade in their ass and they're done for. Not even their ass, you just shove it in their mouth. There's a toy right there. And to get that toy, If memory serves me correct, I think I have to do... Yes. You, like, push it out, I think, or something, and then there's a thing where we shoot... Yeah, there's like an eye thing you shoot later. But you gotta go around, I think, to get it. Or do I have to do... Because I can't push it back, so I don't think you have to shoot that first. I think that's the thing you... Yeah, they're not gonna soft lock you for it, thank God. But there is gold around here, so watch yourself. Make sure you grab that before you head off too far. Sorry if I sound sad right now. I just got done bawling my eyes out. I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm tired. Yeah. I got done with a couple Crash videos. It's late at night. I also did just get done, you know, at work like a couple hours ago. Went out to eat with a bro. Had gay sex, you know, that kind of thing. Just the usual. Alright, there we go. So basically, yeah, the clone... If you kill the clone... I'm pretty sure it's a clone. It gets rid of the shield from the actual bastard. Which... I'm glad, because... Freaking hate those guys. Which you probably, no doubt, know. Without a doubt. It's funny, I'm over here like, man, I should switch weapons, use different types of weapons and stuff. And it's like, dude, there's like 6 weapons in this game. What am I going to use? That's a lie. There's like 12 or so. I'm just being funny. Which at first I was kind of scared by. When I first saw that, I was like, oh shit, there's only like 6 weapons in this game? But there can't be. But then I saw that, like, oh, okay, you know, you can get, I forget, I think it's Javelin first. You get, I think. Well, either way, I was like, oh, okay, so there actually is more crap you can get. Awesome. Good, because I like having a bunch of stuff. That was not supposed to happen, by the way. I was not supposed to die there. If this was Ultra Nightmare, I'd be fucked. Which, not gonna lie, Nightmare mode is not that... Well, it's difficult, but it's not that hard. It's not like the most hardest damn thing I've ever played in my entire life. No, that's like Vanquish on God Hard type shit right there. Then God Hand on Hard, kind of. Yeah. God Hand on Hard is way harder than this. Yeah, definitely. I would argue. That's a whole different game anyway, so I don't think it like counts. Doom Eternal on just fucking Ultra Violence. I feel like it's somewhat harder too. Oh, I mean, actually, I don't know. Doom Eternal's, well, because I played it so fucking much, I don't think it's really as hard anymore. Now that I, you know, have a really good idea what to do most of the time. Doom 2016, though, on Nightmare mode, that's, for me, that's my killer. That's my ultimate killer right there. I don't know what it is. I just cannot do 2016 on Nightmare very well. I think it's because, like, the base starting part of the game, which is good, by the way. Most, if not all, of 2016 is really good. Love 2016. If you haven't played it yet, I totally recommend it, though, of course. And it does go on sale quite often to the point where it's, like, stupid cheap sometimes. I've seen. Just even on console, too. It's crazy. So it's definitely worth it. Eternal as well, but I recommend playing Eternal on PC, though. Or at least with keyboard and mouse. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. That's my preferred method. I played it on console first, though. Because I'm a console pleb who likes his trophies. Well, I used to like them. I still do to an extent, but I'm not that much of a trophy whore anymore. As much as I used to be. Yeah, see, the trick there is you're supposed to, you know, parry and then whack him in the head. Maybe I should switch back to the flail at this point. Not the flail, but, the big heavy-hitting weapon. But I hate sticking with one thing the whole time. Says the guy that uses flail all the time. Don't judge me. Yeah, I know, I'm talking to myself again, but I'm a YouTuber. That's what we do. That's all we do. I wanted to switch there, but I fudged up. Okay, this time I'm going to stand back and then hit the Arachnotron that way. There we go. Okay, who the fuck keeps hitting me? And how? From where? Well, there's you. Yeah, see, this is the reason why there's just hardly a reason to switch in this game. From weapons, I mean. Because of the simple fact that, like, everything just kind of just does what you need. Maybe not every... I'm dying to the same shit over and over. Even the game's laughing at me at this point. You see that? Son of bitches. Oh, God. I'm getting some fucking terrible low-cow type humor going on right now. That was bad. That was some cringe shit I just said. Not gonna lie. Like the really super try-hard funny type shit. Boop. And the good thing about this form is at least you get the shock thing too, which is really nice. Those guys are just getting eaten up by it somehow. I don't know what's going on. I guess maybe the shock effect is still around and they're just getting hit by it, I think. Don't know, don't care, either way. Because at least Hell Knight's gone, so that's all that matters. I gotta get rid of these turds, these imp soldiers, what the fuck they were called again, I forget. I wasn't paying attention. First time? Okay. I'm consistently dying to the same thing over and over again. You'd think I would learn by now not to do that. Yeah, you think by now I would understand how to play the game a little bit better, but I guess not. I hold it. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Oh, pfft. This gives me Dante's Inferno vibes. I don't know how to explain it, but there's like a certain level. I forget which one it was. Oh, fuck. I don't remember. And yes, I have thought about doing Dante's Inferno at some point, but if you want to see me do Dante's Inferno, I've actually done that on Hycorian. So if you want to see me play the game, to some extent, I have done so. So it's not like I've not ever done it. Just not on this channel. That's all. Although, if I do that hardcore marathon thing, then it will basically have to be done. Because honestly, that's the thing that actually kind of basically made me want to start the damn thing in the first place. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pin his ass down and just get rid of him immediately, because... Alright, super shotgun time. What I need to do is parry these ass wipes a little bit more often. Unfortunately, once again, imps take about a couple shots with a flail to kill. As much as that sucks, but it is what it is, so not much you can do there. I know I keep doing this, and it's getting kind of lame. But the game's not checkpointing me. I thought it did, but I guess it don't. It might not be a great idea just to do what I'm about to do here. Yeah, that's probably a terrible idea. Okay, see, that was dumb. I should not have done that. That was way too fast to be blasting off shotgun. Because what I need to do is wait for him to get a parry. And then blast his ass. And then hit him in the face. Really hard, like. Make sure the next generation of his kind just feels it. And that was bound to happen. I am dying to the same gore nest. Over and over and over again. This is called being way too cocky about everything here. I mean, like I said before, there are parts of this game that admittedly do give me challenge. Even on just regular difficulties. Honestly, this would be one of them. And it could be because I'm not really utilizing my weapons very well either. Like, I could be doing this whole shock thing too, and that, you know, would absolutely probably help out a ton if I did. I still have no idea what the fuck's hitting me from back there. Arachnotron bombs? Maybe? That'd be the only thing I can think of that's actually still hitting me. Like, I know. Let's get rid of this. These fucking... They about made me say a bad word, but these motherfuckers won't stop pissing me off. And using flail is not bad or anything, but I want to try to have at least the fleece thing or whatever it's called on. Mainly because it just decimates dudes, like big dudes, like tyrants and stuff. Well, Cyber Demon. It's back to Cyber Demon, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be back to Cyber Demon. Well, either way, it still works, regardless of you know, whether or not I use whatever, I guess. And then I can do that with... See, this is why Shredder's really good, though. I like Shredder a lot. Oh, not good at all. If I could just get a projectile to come toward me. And not a normal parry attack. I could at least then, there we go, get Heaven Splitter. Cause these assholes should just blow up. That's the leader, okay. We actually have an upgrade leader too. No wonder I'm dying all the time. Well, I was dying way before that, so it's not the fault of the... That's not his fault for existing. Okay, dumbass, don't get too close, because if you do that, you're gonna die. I'm trying to play as safe as I possibly can here. Well, that's asking a lot, I know, but... doing everything I can in my power to make sure I don't get hit. There. I'm sorry that was super boring. I'm so sorry that I wasted all that time. Ugh. But, you know, I have to admit, there are parts of the game that still give me some shit, so... I'm playing a nightmare mode, for God's sakes. I think it's fine if it happens. I'm trying not to make it into a habit, though. So, I don't want that to happen. Obviously. But sometimes things just don't go the way I want them to. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the toy. It's just trying to get the damn thing. So I think you have to do a bunch of this stuff first before you do it. I believe so. Main progress crap was a key component of it. I mean, probably not actually, now that I think about it. Probably not. Oh yeah, there's that. I was like, what the fuck is it? Well, either way, we should have another point of time where we can actually go back down there and... Well, I think we should probably go do that now, because that's where the portal's at. Well, either way, I'll just go ahead and get rid of these ass wipes. While I can. Boom, love that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and hop down and get that toy, I guess. I could have sworn we have to wait a while before we do it. Because see, it's right there, right? And there's... Yeah, because here's... Oh, you be shitting me. I could have done this the entire time and I just wasted all that time doing nothing. But, you know, making progress, I guess. It counts for something. And we got the Cacodemon toy. The Cacodemon hybrid, actually. More specifically. Now we can get back up, because luckily this game has these jump platform things that are really nice. Like, seriously, you know, huge shout-outs to the devs for that type of stuff. Thank you for that. Unironically, thank you for that. That's super nice of you to have stuff like that around. I'm not the biggest fan of backtracking games either, so... Which is funny, because I remember, like, back in the day, a lot of, well, not a lot of it, but some criticisms of God of War. From, like, the classic God of Wars. Like, God of War 1 and stuff. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah. I came out when I was in middle school. That's crazy. But anyway, so... Those games had a lot of... Or, I keep saying a lot of. It's not... What's a lot? Basically, people were like, oh, I hate the backtracking in those games. But the thing is, the backtracking part of it is just the level design. You don't actually backtrack yourself to go get collectibles most of the time. It's just the game leads you back to Athens and stuff. So... Which, yeah, I guess that's technically backtracking, but to me, backtracking for me is something that is... Okay, so if I come back to this level in like a future level. That's not really backtracking to me. That's still technically a different level. But if I'm in the same level right now that I'm in right now, and I go back to that shipyard thing I was at earlier to go finish up the rest of the level and do the whole thing again, that to me is more so backtracking than... What the fuck? Also, I'm still missing like a shit ton of secrets though, but well, there better be a goddamn lot of them in here then. There's at least one underwater secret I think nearby actually, so I think we're fine. I'm pretty sure I know where the race stone's at. Well, I know what to do to get it. I just don't remember exactly dead offhand how to get into that area with it. But I know when we're in that area, I know that, oh, there's a race stone, you know. I know that much. Okay. What the fuck? Die. And now you. Okay, and now this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the area in question, I think, is to the right. Or maybe over here, actually. Oh, here's a water. I was going to say, this might be main progress, but that's not main progress. Nope, that's a big giant worm. Yep, must have been some of them worms I had earlier. And back up, I guess, to find this little secret. It's not a ruby, but I'll take it. Speaking of Ruby, when the hell are we going to get an actual Ruby fighting game from, like, the show Ruby? What the fuck's going on? Like, I understand that Cross Tag didn't do so hot, but there's potential there, goddammit. You might think I'm kind of cringe, which, you know, that's fine. But I actually liked Volume 1 and 2 of Ruby. Certainly did not like the rest of it. I think I quit around 4, I think. I don't remember. I think I watched all of 3, and then I was like, okay. Now I'm getting kind of tired of this. And I can totally see why it's cringe, though. Don't worry, I can totally see why it's cringe. I'm not that far gone. I'm more than well aware. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of nice. And hey, you know, I'm cringe, but at least I'm free. So, that's what matters. I would love to spend my nice, cool little tokens on stuff, but why do that now when I can wait to get the purple key first and then do it? I think that'd be the smarter thing to do, is just wait a little while before I start messing with stuff. Also, a huge giant me thing that I think I'm probably the only person that probably thinks this, but this area we're going to very soon, I'll show you when we get there, so I can point it out better. This was the area we came from. So yeah, we're gonna go back this way. I wish you could dash in this game, just on land and not toward anything. But you can't shield dash without a target in sight. It might not be much faster, but it would feel like it would be, even though you have a sprint. So, yes, me having auto sprint right now is still not enough for my fat ass to think I'm actually moving anywhere. Here's where your race stone's at. Oh, what's that? It's gone. What the fuck? Whoa. How spooky. Everything's changing. So here's all you have to do. Just keep walking around in an area and then just run to the sigil. And then all of a sudden, you're going to have a big fight with a bunch of silly billies. So if you really want to use any weapons now that are big, strong, or something like that, now would be the time to do it. So for example, if I want to use, I don't know, that's not really big, strong, but let's just fuck with them. Just because it'd be funny. And I get all that, you know, melee built up while I'm at it. And have a reason just to use this. Because why not? If I really wanted to go big funny, I would just use a rocket launcher right now. Let's whack their ass. Because they're getting a little chummy, not gonna lie. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if you do a parry, or it's a projectile parry. No, it's any parry. It's Katy Perry, actually. Yeah, you can only get like maybe 3 rockets off before it's just completely gone. Or the health regen thing, I mean. Yeah, I need to remember that, you know, context is a big key part of my conversations. Not everyone's going to know what I'm talking about dead offhand unless I actually explain it. Just saying, I got to make sure I watch that. I tend to kind of forget things from time to time. Alright, that's it. Once that's over with, you just fall down, and there you go. You can basically go get your race done pretty soon. It's right where you think it's at. Pretty much just right in front of you. Right where it was to be, supposed to be. I might just do the one video tonight, because I'm getting kind of hot in here. Alright, so these stairs, I was going to mention this earlier. This area reminds me of like one of the last levels of Hyrule Warriors 1. And I also would like to get Hyrule Warriors 3, not gonna lie. Hyrule 2 was fine. I'm just not a big Breath of the Wild type guy, so... That, by the way, is the exit. I'm pretty sure. So I'm not going that way. Not going that way. Instead, I'll be going to do whatever the fuck this is. Down here. However the hell you're supposed to get down there, I don't recall. Game, can you have something green floating by that I can use to look at and I can break? Because, you know, I'm too stupid to figure this out on my own. Actually, unironically, where the fuck was the door? How do you get in this bitch? Maybe I do need green stuff around all the time. Apparently. No, I can't be that dumb, right? Like, because if we look at the map, there's something... I don't know. Oh, that's my stomach. It's just open? Wait. No, hold on. That's from down here. Wait. Okay, my stomach keeps going off. Uh-oh. My monitor just shut off for a second there. That was creepy. Yeah, I mean, everything's fine. I'm still recording, but that was fucking weird. By the way, I don't think I'm supposed to be down here to do the key. I don't think. I could have sworn that... No, am I really this dumb? Because it's back there, but how do you get back there in that door? It's behind that door. How the fuck? Because there's supposed to be like... I'm certain there's going to be like a button we press or something. Shit if I know. But I can tell you one thing right now, though. Do not press that up there, because that will end off this completely. This level. Which is funny. It took me a whole video to finish the entire level. That's insane. Yes, game. I see the goddamn key. I'm just trying to remember how to get to the goddamn door. I can't see a damn fucking thing. Because everything's so fucking dark. Alright. Ugh. Well, I had to put my dick into it just to even get through it. Was that what the answer was? Was 3 inches not enough? You need the whole thing? All 4 of it? Like, criminy, man. Like, I don't know. Oof. Oh, my eyeball itchy. Alright. Probably gonna get attacked by worms. Yep. I think that the thing I want to go back to get is over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just grab the ruby, and then I think that's it. That should be my challenges. Should be both of them, actually. What? What do you mean I'm still missing an underwater secret? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, who gives a fuck? I kind of don't care anymore. Not gonna lie, I don't give a shit. That second hit drops clusters. This one's pretty good. Doing enough damage. Wait, no. Based on the size of the demon. Damn. All right, let's get that. Let's just do that. Let's upgrade auto turret so the game will leave me alone. Okay, sure. So what did I get? Duration of auto turret increased. Damage. Drop health. Not enough money. Okay, cool. What the fuck? You guys can't just come out and surprise me like that. That's not fair. I had no chance. Yes, I should have known that they would happen, but I don't remember. I wasn't prepared for that shit. Whatever. Anyway, let's kick some ass. There, now nobody can get mad at me saying I don't use the pulverizer ever. There you go. No one said anything. Yeah, I'm just saying that just in case someone does say 10 years from now you'd never use that weapon. Bullshit. Yeah, it's Ravager and Pulverizer. That's right, yeah. I do actually kind of like how they give them two different names, though. It's pretty neat. It definitely makes it feel like they're... Because all the guns do feel like two different guns. Like, not gonna lie. Even if they are mods of the other one, they still feel like they're completely different. Anyway, chapter done, and we didn't 100% because we missed, like, one challenge, but I guess it was a codex. I guess. Oh, well, on to chapter 18, I guess. It's this one. Oh, this one's gonna be a long one. Well, if anything, I'll see you guys next time when we play some more Doom the Dark Ages. So, with that being said, as always, take care, everybody.